Hi, greetings to all. Just I will just share this curriculum document with you, and I have just tried to edit some part of what I got from you all. So I think you can see the screen. We don't have any issues in all these pages. Table of contents, introduction, background. I think rational everything we finalized. Again, here in this part, we have to do this what we have modified in our particular curriculum. So this we can finalize in the last at last. For example, some change in the case of motor vehicle engineering, we added about the electrical vehicle technology, like that we have to give justification. And again in our faculty also we are just added some lab course and some courses more than this normal curriculum. That things has to be added in this part to justify our revision. Okay, so that things we can add here. And here you can see medium of instruction is added as a 1.5, as our chairman went to the other curriculum defense external review meeting. So he suggested that, and I added this medium of instruction in this part. And again we can go all this has been already finalized, and resource profile, and this list has to be updated. I hope Mr. Negusu will have this details of this laboratory and the classrooms, and what is the capacity of our classrooms. Okay, that it has to be added in this curriculum since we are approaching the submission. So the next thing. Okay, here the credit transfer system, as we already discussed, it has to be finalized based upon our own following up. And in the last discussion, also we have seen there is some mistake in this Amharic version. Since I left it in the red and yellow, so that the last we can just modify this. Okay, so here you can see the model category. Actually, there is a model category in our modelized that harmonized curriculum also. Here, all these subjects, 44 modules, it is categorized, okay, and all modules were categorized to three groups. And if you see, it is given as core, basic, and electives. Where it is coming means here you can see. In this case, here you can see the module category. Here it is basic. If you see here, it is basic 3, but you can see it is like basic 1, basic 3 it is given. So what is my suggestion is we can make it like basic, which is 1. Okay, and again if it is coming like again basic means we have to change it like a 1. So for example I have did that. So all the 44 modules we have to make this. Okay, so all this first year courses we can make it like basic 1. Okay, we can make it like basic 1. Other things our courses and hard courses like advanced mathematics 2 and everything we can make. So here also you can see it is given module 19 core 1 like that. Okay, here in the case of core we can make it as a 2. Okay, so basic as a 1, core as a 2, and again in the case of our elective, we can make it as here you can see, here in this case you can see elective also given as a core 2. So I'm making it as a red and yellow. So you can make it for all the subject based upon the committee decision, elective 3 like that. So what we can make is here like elective 3. Okay, so I have some small doubts here. So I did before finalization. I don't want to do it by my own. So I'm just showing you. So I am sharing the same document. So you can just follow up and you can do the same. Okay, so you can just correct over it and you can finalize for all module 44s only. You are going to change. There is no other change. And again, the change will be happening only in the modules and clusters page. Okay, so that we have done. So model category, and again course coding, already we finalized everything. So here you can see for this course coding only we have some issue. So here you can give a note, the above coding is not applicable to the course offered by other departments such as integrated foundation. That things we are given. Okay, and And again you can see this all things we have already finalized. Okay, our POs, program outcomes, everything. Directly, I'm coming to this modules and cluster. There is several idea what we have already discussed about the issues in this case of this model clustering also. Now I concluded with this module title, Integrated Foundation for Academic and Global Competitions. Under this, all our first year courses will be coming inside. Okay. So here in this case, MEng Introduction to Mechanical Engineering Profession also coming inside this one because it is like foundation course. And you can see we have a conflict previously. So you can see there's three, history three, but there is no course coding. But since we given a disclaimer that this other courses is not coming under our course structure, we are not worrying about this course coding in the first year subjects. But this MEng, you can see this one, 2031. Actually, Introduction to Mechanical Engineering Profession in our SMAs, it is a different number. I think 2033 like that. So I changed as a one because as per our coding, it will be there. And throughout the document, I changed anyway. Committee has to be checked throughoutly. Second will be the civics and ethics, and again reasoning skill, LOCT 1011. Again, it is not our we are not offering this logic and critical thinking, so we didn't worry much about this one. And again, applied mathematics, this one. And I have identified that here you can see the ECTS is 7. I don't know whether it is a right value or wrong value because credit hour is 4. And if you see in the case of applied mathematics 3, here it is given as 7. But if you go to the lower level inside contents and subjects, it is given as 6. I will tell you what is the case like that. So here I mark, you just confirm by as a committee because applied mathematics, ECTS is 7, it is given, credit hour is 4. Here if you see applied mathematics 3, credit hour is 4, but ECTS is 7, but inside it is given as 6. So we have to conclude about it, what is the right way. So here nothing, I didn't touch, everything is on the formula, whatever we are following or the course coding we are following. So I didn't touch anything in this. Okay. So now we directly go to this course breakdown. Here also no problem. Here applied mathematics one, the course syllabus is missing. Not only applied mathematics one. So if you see, just let me go to this part. This documents I will share with you. This document I will share with you. Okay. So these things has to be added in the curriculum. First one, applied mathematics 1 syllabus is missing. History of Ethiopia and the Horn syllabus is missing. Introduction to emerging technologies syllabus is missing. And model category, as I told, core basic elective. Only thing is you have to change in the module 1, module 2, module 44 up to that 44 list. And again in the module clusters. And course owners, I don't know. In some courses it is given as faculty wise, and in our courses, some courses it is given as chair wise. So better to just get the document. I think Mr. Shifarao is having that document about, and Mr. Atikrit also having that. Shifarao one meeting he told he is having that document, but he didn't share. So just that based upon the document, course owners can be entered for our course. And if you see the engineering mechanics one statistics, here the lecture value, tutorial value, and lab value as a tabular column is empty. And again, learning outcomes mapping can be removed since we are not offering. If the committee insists, we can get from the civil department. And again, engineering mechanics 2, the course learning outcome mapping has to be done. And if you see applied mathematics too, while Mr. Chairman just sharing the document, he given that like pre-engineering courses and major courses, and applied mathematics too is placed in the major course description. So just I want to make clarify whether it comes under major course or pre-engineering course like that. So just I have added this, and you can see the credit average 4 and ECT is 7. In some places, particularly in the case of the tabular column where we are given the course year wise, semester wise, it is given as 6. I changed it as 7 in some places. but anyway it has to be just clarified. And again, PLO mapping can be removed, because I think Mr. Chairman just added this all tabular column in all the courses. But I want to clarify, and I can remove the even I can remove, but I left it as it is, because if the committee and the faculty accepts, we can remove this PLO from the first year, PLO mapping from the first year courses. And ECTS and credit card has to, credit hour has to be checked in all courses. I already checked it, but only I have find the issues in the case of some cases. I already modify, just marked in the red color. We'll go through it. Pre-request in all subjects to be checked, so that we can add the value. And applied mathematics 3 lecture tutorial lab values has to be entered, and PLO mapping can be removed, or as the similar case of the previous one. Probability and statistics same. The PLO mapping can be removed, but lecture tutorial lab has to be entered in the tabular column method. And numerical methods also, program learning, sorry, this learning outcome, post learning outcome can be removed, or as decision. Okay, and here I think the same is reported, just repeated. PLO mapping has to be done. I will just removing this. Okay, basic workshop practice one. Here, lecture tutorial lab has to be entered and mapping has to be done. Or if you want to, you can remove the. I think it has to be done. Mapping has to be done. And again, reading material textbook reference has to be entered. And again, you can see this basic workshop practice. If you see this curriculum, organized curriculum, so organized curriculum, except organized curriculum, we have added some subject. Okay, I think we have practiced to add some subjects. What's my thing is, we have to add that subject also in the front modular and cluster values. In the clustering and the model list of subjects, we have to add all subjects whatever we added must be added in the modules and cluster. For example, finite elements, I hope so, that things whatever we have added has to be included in the modules and the clustering. So I request the committee to add it. Okay, I don't know what are the subjects we have, just following more than the whatever it is given in the harmonized. Okay, so thermofluid laboratory, again lecture 2 lab has to be done and PLO mapping has to be done. 17 basic electrical and electricity lecture tutorial and lab has to be entered. PLO mapping can be done or it can be removed because it is not offered. And again electrical machines and drives also, textbook is missing. We can just request from them. Technical writing and research, it is MENG, so PLO mapping has to be done. Reading material textbook reference has to be done. Industrial internship course content, and again you check the which chair it is offering the that particular course. We have to check. I think it is given as industrial chair or manufacturing chair, but we have to give which chair is offering that course. Overall, check all the contents in the case of industrial leadership. Somewhat it is irrelevant, like that. It is I am just seeing, or most of the cases it is empty. Okay. So again, bachelor thesis, your course content is missing. I think course content, there is no content. I hope so. We can remove the course content, and mapping also removing is advisable. And again, metrology and measurement lab. Course name has conflict, because if you see metrology and measurement lab we have given, and again if you see our harmonized curriculum, okay, where we can have your only metrology lab exercise. Okay, metrology lab exercise. It is given as metrology lab exercise in the case of our harmonized curriculum. And again, we are following in this case like metrology and measurement lab. So I need a clarification and I had to change some subjects like product design and development. If you see this subject course content, everything is available, but in the clustering it is not available. Plant layout and design, PLO mapping has to be done. Sim, where tutorial numbers has to be entered, only lecture value only available in the tabular column. But if you see the course content, course is having a lecture tutorial and home study. So process planning and product costing, again lecture tutorial lab has to be done. I hope these things we have already given separately to do, and it has to be clustered. I hope so. It is value is missed, or I think the particular member didn't completed that mapping. So we have to. Applied mathematics 3, again credit card is 4, but ECTS 6. Please check has to be done. And again, this quality management ECTS also somewhere it is given as 5. Okay, in the case of the table column first clustering it is 5, but if you see inside 3. But quality management course we are offering or not, I don't have a clear idea, but it is elective too. And I have also some other suggestions in this curriculum. So we'll again go towards this curriculum. Okay. So here you can see this history of Ethiopian Horn also. I think subject course syllabus is missing. Here you can see economics I given as 1101. Why means in our SMS, I think while feeding we are given as 1103 or something like that. So I ask to the department to take care. Even we are not offering the course, no problem. But in the case of SMS is given as 1103, just take it. You can see the applied mathematics to it is credited as 4, ECT 7. I changed it to 7. Okay, I changed it to 7. Okay, and again here also I think it is 34 or something. 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, 10, 17, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 24. Okay, why 5, 10, 15, 20, 26. We can add it and we can place it. So here, if you see the total, I think by mistake I pressed something, so there is a error there. So here you can see the value of this one is 33. Okay, so I need to check all this. Okay, and again, whatever the chairman shared the document in the global trends, you can see credit average 2, ECTS 3, but lecturer I think given differently. But when I check the SMS, the lecturer is different. So I added this two and I changed these two values. So we have to make sure. And again, you can see here applied mathematics. If you see as I shown previously, the creditor is 4, but ECTS is given is 7. Okay, so we have to be clarified. It is 7 or 6 so that we can finalize. And again, you can see the fluid mechanics, the tutorial I changed as a 6 and the machine drawing I changed as a 6 because based upon SMS I changed. Since I changed, this total value has been changed. So whatever I change I did, I just given as a yellow color. Make sure. Regarding this red color, I didn't mark any red color in the document. Maybe Mr. Negusu for just identifying something, he has made this as a red color. So I think I left it as a red and vibration also. Here you can see in this case lecturer I changed it as a 3. I think previously some other value is given, and here tutorial also I changed as a 6, and here lab also I changed as a 3, and I changed this total value because I followed the SMS. So if there is anything wrong in SMS, then I think I just suggest to change it in the case of this document. Internship, I left it. Okay, so up to this, there is no issues. And again, here also, I suggest the committee, instead of adding this course code and this course name, we can simply given as a elective 1 and elective 2, so that the students can be selected, like selecting the particular elective like that. It is better because even our document as quality management, but we are not offering the quality management anywhere. So I need a better clarity, so I left it. So fundamentals of railway system also, there is a conflict in lecture and tutorial. I checked from the SMS and changed it, and the total also I varied, and here regulation and control also. Okay, so regulation and control, I think we don't have any problem, but previously I remember some problem in the case of regulation and control. Let us check 5212. Okay, 5212. Okay, here you can see. See, here it is 4213. Okay. So this problem at all, I already reported to the committee, but there is, I think they missed to change this. So regulation and control, it is given by our second semester and fifth year. So it has to be the subject code has to be 5212. Okay, so this change I am making 5212. I hope already I informed the committee about this. Okay, I think there is no other change. Oh, so we finish this. So I will save the document. So the issue of regulation control is finished. So now what we are going to just check is this one. All the subjects we are coming subject wise. So regulation control, I made it. I just changed. Okay. There is no other issue in this. Again here, the module category, as I already told, we can make basic as a 1, core as a 2, and elective as a 3. So what change means here, just if it is an integrated foundation module, okay, make it as a basic one. So here you can see the list of modules I just easily made to switch over. Electrical engineering basic, and again materials and techniques core. So core means better make it as a 2. Okay, core means 2, and again elective as a 03, like that you can make. After making, what we can do is in this clustering, we can change in the case of the clustering. In the case of modules and clustering, here you can see the category. This is category 3, like that given. Okay, maybe it's like category 3 means basic means we can make it like this. So this all we can make it as category as a 1. So this all we can make it as 1. Category 1 is like our basic. Okay. So these are all basic. So we can make it like we can make it like how we want to be, just basic one, or we can make it like the advanced one. So now you can see this this we made it as a category 1, the basic one. So like that, here after fixing the category each modules, we can enter here what is the category of the module. So we just go through this one. So here the same yellow color is there, whatever the modification I have did. So here also whatever I highlighted in yellow, just you can just go through it whether it is right or see. Model category we have to change throughout the document. Not it's not a big change. Only thing is, for example, basic engineering skills, it will be like basic. So we can categorize as a 1 or 3 based upon the committee decision. Okay. And again you can see core. Core can be given as a 2 or 1. That is you have to decide as a faculty as to decide. And again advanced engineering mathematics and computation coming under core or basic, like that we have to make. So we have to make that. This again, this red color I didn't made. It is made by a chairman or committee. So that has to be done. It has to be checked. Okay. So here there is no nothing to be worried. Nothing to be worried. Nothing to be worried. So the comments here only I just added in the case of a separate document what I presented to you separately. So I will share that document and I will share this video also to you, so that you can check and finalize the document. So some subjects whatever we are adding, it has to be entered in the case of our model clustering also. Particularly whatever we are follow, we are just added as a course. Whichever not in the organized curriculum, it has to be added in the front part of clustering. So I request the committee to add. So if you want the help of me also, I can just do. And all this red color also I didn't made it is made by means of a committee or a chairman. Okay, so I checked all these parts. Okay, creditor and everything, semester like that. Actually this duration has to be already we discussed one semester. We have to make it like one semester. Okay, we have to make it like one semester. Okay. So in evenly we can make to all. So anyway, again I will be available for editing the final document. So based upon the suggestions I given, you can just modify by sitting together and decide, and you can make some syllabus missing and all these cases. Okay. So I already whatever I want to just discuss with the committee, I just added. If you have any doubts also in this whatever I have done or what is missing or anything, you can just put. And again, in the most of the courses, this course requirement is empty. So what I did is just a minimum of 75% attendance during both tutorial and lecturers and 100% presence during the project work and group discussion. Like that, I have added myself because I don't want to left it be empty. So just I added this is for the information of your committee. And also I have changed different things like academic content of the module like that. I changed as academic content of the course. That at all already we have discussed. So I made the corrections, and again the some all tick marks. I just made it even. Okay, so I finished this graduation requirement has to be checked in the later on. So I given because previously also we will discuss later like that. So I putting this color. So thank you committee. I will just share this document with you and this video link also. So you can just go through it. And if you have any doubts or schedule, send me just. Email or voice message so that I can just reply you immediately. Up to this, I am finishing my presentation. I will share the documents now. Thank you.